We check our bank balances, swipe our credit cards, and budget for our monthly expenses. But beneath these everyday transactions lies a hidden world of mathematics, silently shaping our financial outcomes. Most of us are unaware of its influence. We trust the systems we use, but what if these systems are flawed? Terence Howard, the acclaimed actor, surprised many with his unconventional theories about mathematics. He challenged the fundamentals of math as we know it. While his ideas sparked controversy, they also forced us to confront a crucial question. What if our understanding of math isn't as complete as we think? Nature is full of curves, cycles, and chaotic patterns. Our financial systems, however, often rely on linear models and simplified assumptions. This mismatch between the messy reality and the idealized math can have real consequences for our wallets. It's time to pull back the curtain and explore how these hidden mathematical forces operate. This isn't about complex formulas or advanced calculus, it's about understanding the basic principles that govern our money. Terence Howard's foray into mathematics was met with skepticism. His claims seemed outlandish, challenging centuries of established mathematical thought. He proposed a new system, one he believed better reflected the true nature of numbers and geometry. Howard's central argument was that traditional math, with its reliance on abstract concepts like pi, couldn't fully capture the complexities of the real world. This challenge to conventional thinking, though controversial, opened up a thought-provoking conversation. The world of finance, with its intricate formulas and models, might seem far removed from these theoretical debates. But at its core, finance is also governed by mathematical principles. If our underlying mathematical framework is flawed, as Howard suggested, could it be affecting the accuracy and fairness of our financial systems? Consider the concept of pi, a mathematical constant representing the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. Imagine a tree growing in a forest. Its growth isn't a straight, predictable line. It's influenced by seasons, rainfall, and competition for resources. This natural process is inherently non-linear, full of unpredictable fluctuations and feedback loops. Our financial lives, too, are embedded in this complex, interconnected world. Our financial systems, however, often operate on linear assumptions. We expect steady economic growth, predictable market returns, and consistent interest rates. These linear models provide a sense of order and control, but they often fail to capture the true dynamics of a non-linear world. The 2008 financial crisis serves as a stark reminder of the limitations of linear thinking in a non-linear world. Complex financial instruments designed with the assumption of stable housing prices and predictable risk ultimately contributed to a global economic meltdown. By understanding the difference between the map and the territory, we can make more informed financial decisions. In the digital age, fractions of cents flow through the global financial system constantly. These tiny amounts, often rounded up or down, might seem insignificant. But aggregated over billions of transactions, these rounding errors can amount to substantial sums. Consider a bank that rounds interest calculations to the nearest cent. For an individual customer, this might result in a loss or gain of a few cents each month. However, for a bank with millions of customers, these fractions of cents can accumulate into millions of dollars in revenue. While this might seem like a victimless crime, it highlights a fundamental issue of fairness and transparency. The problem extends beyond rounding errors. Our reliance on linear projections in a non-linear world can lead to misguided financial decisions. These examples illustrate how seemingly minor mathematical discrepancies can have a significant impact on our financial well-being. By understanding these limitations, we can start to make more informed choices and protect ourselves from unintended financial losses. Albert Einstein famously referred to compound interest as the eighth wonder of the world. It's a force that can transform small, consistent savings into significant wealth over time. This principle, often taught in basic finance classes, demonstrates the exponential growth potential of money. Yet its true power often remains underestimated. The magic of compounding lies in its snowball effect. When interest is earned not only on the principal amount but also on the accumulated interest, growth accelerates exponentially. This means that the earlier you start saving, the more time your money has to compound, leading to significantly larger returns in the long run. Even small contributions made consistently over time can have a dramatic impact on your financial future. The principle of compounding extends beyond traditional savings accounts. It applies to investments, real estate, and even our own skills and knowledge. The key is to identify opportunities for consistent growth and leverage the power of compounding to generate long-term returns. Financial advisors often tout average market returns as a benchmark for investment performance. We hear phrases like, "The market historically returns 10% annually," leading to the perception of steady, predictable growth. While these averages may hold true over the long term, they can mask the reality of market fluctuations and their impact on our investments. Markets are inherently cyclical, experiencing periods of both boom and bust. Relying solely on average returns ignores the impact of volatility and the sequence of returns. A few years of negative returns, especially early in the investment horizon, can significantly impact long-term wealth accumulation, even if followed by years of above-average growth. Imagine two hypothetical investment scenarios, both with an average annual return of 7% over 10 years. In the first scenario, returns are consistently 7% each year. In the second scenario, the market experiences a 20% decline in the first year, followed by a 30% surge in the second year, and then fluctuates around the 7% average for the remaining years. While both scenarios have the same average return, the final portfolio value will be significantly different due to the impact of compounding on the fluctuating returns. Market volatility, while often perceived as a risk, can also present opportunities for growth. By embracing a long-term perspective and avoiding emotional reactions to short-term market swings, investors can potentially benefit from the inevitable ups and downs of the market. Our instinct is often to avoid risk. We crave certainty and predictability, especially when it comes to our finances. However, the pursuit of absolute safety can often lead to missed opportunities and diminished returns. To truly optimize our financial well-being, we need to reframe our relationship with risk and recognize its potential for growth. Risk is not inherently good or bad. It's about understanding the potential for both gains and losses associated with a particular investment or financial decision. By diversifying our investments, spreading our risk across different asset classes and sectors, we can mitigate the impact of any single investment performing poorly. The key to successful risk management lies in aligning our investment strategy with our personal risk tolerance and financial goals. Volatility, often perceived as the enemy of sound investing, can actually present opportunities for savvy investors. By shifting our mindset from fear of volatility to recognizing its potential, we can transform risk into a catalyst for financial growth. You don't need to be a math whiz or a financial expert to make smarter financial decisions. Small, consistent actions, informed by a basic understanding of the principles we've discussed, can have a significant impact on your financial well-being. Here are some practical tips to get you started. Embrace the power of automation. Set up automatic transfers to your savings and investment accounts. This pay-yourself-first approach ensures that you're consistently building your financial future, even before you have a chance to spend the money. Negotiate like a pro. Don't be afraid to negotiate interest rates on loans, credit cards, and even medical bills. The initial offer is rarely the best one, and a little persistence can often save you significant amounts of money over time. Beware of lifestyle inflation. As your income increases, resist the urge to inflate your lifestyle accordingly. Instead, direct a portion of those raises and bonuses towards your savings and investments, accelerating your path to financial freedom. Invest in your financial literacy. Take the time to educate yourself about personal finance basics. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with financial information, from targeted ads to social media influencers touting get-rich-quick schemes, it's more important than ever to cultivate financial literacy. Knowledge is power, and when it comes to our finances, this knowledge can be the difference between achieving our financial goals and falling prey to predatory practices. Financial literacy empowers us to make informed decisions about our money. It allows us to understand the implications of taking on debt, the importance of saving and investing, and the power of compounding. It equips us to navigate the complexities of the financial world, from understanding credit scores to evaluating investment options. Unfortunately, financial literacy is often lacking in traditional education systems. many of us graduate from high school and even college without a basic understanding of personal finance. The good news is that it's never too late to start learning. Investing in our financial education is an investment in our future, empowering us to take control of our finances and achieve our financial dreams. Improving your financial well-being doesn't require drastic overnight transformations. Start with small, manageable steps that you can consistently incorporate into your daily life. These small changes over time can lead to significant improvements in your financial health and peace of mind. Begin by tracking your spending. Use a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even a simple notebook to monitor where your money is going. This awareness is the first step towards identifying areas where you can potentially reduce expenses and free up more money for savings and investments. Next, create a realistic budget that aligns with your financial goals. Distinguish between your needs and wants, and prioritize spending on items that truly matter to you. A budget is not about deprivation, it's about making conscious choices with your money so you can achieve your financial aspirations. The world of finance, with its complex jargon and seemingly impenetrable systems, can feel overwhelming. However, beneath the surface lies a set of basic mathematical principles that govern how money works. By understanding these principles, we can demystify the world of finance and take control of our financial destinies. Terence Howard's challenge to conventional math, while controversial, served as a reminder that questioning assumptions and seeking deeper understanding are crucial for progress. While his theories might not have revolutionized the field of mathematics, they sparked a conversation about the limitations of our current systems and the importance of critical thinking. The financial world is not a neutral playing field. It's shaped by mathematical models, economic policies, and historical forces that often benefit those who understand the rules of the game. By embracing financial literacy, questioning assumptions, and thinking critically about our financial choices, we can level the playing field and create a more equitable and prosperous future for ourselves and generations to come. By embracing the math revolution, not as a set of complex formulas but as a way of thinking critically about your finances, you can unlock your financial potential and create a future of abundance and opportunity.